Ashes and Embers. Part 5. Ashes and Embers. The rain didn't stop that night. It poured against the windows like the sky itself had decided to mourn, drowning the silence between Daniel and Rachel as they stood in the doorway. Daniel's first instinct was to slam the door. Part of him wanted to, needed to, if only to protect what little was left of his dignity. But another part, quieter and deeper, kept him still. The sight of Rachel standing there, trembling in soaked clothes, her eyes swollen from crying, broke something inside him that rage alone couldn't touch. "Why are you here?" he asked finally, his voice hoarse. Her lips parted, but no words came at first. She swallowed hard, then whispered, "Because I can't let you go without trying. I know I don't deserve it. I know I destroyed us. But I can't. I can't just walk away from you." Her words should have angered him, but instead they hollowed him further. He gestured stiffly toward the couch. She stepped inside, dripping water on the hardwood, and sat like a child waiting for punishment. For a long time, neither of them spoke. The rain filled the silence. Finally, Daniel broke it. "Do you even understand what you've done to me? To us?" Rachel nodded, her chin trembling. "I do, and I hate myself for it. I can't take it back, Daniel. I wish I could. I was selfish and stupid, and I convinced myself it didn't matter because I thought you were slipping away from me. But it mattered. It mattered more than I ever realized. And now I've lost the only person who ever truly loved me." Her voice cracked, and she buried her face in her hands. Daniel stared at her, his heart torn in two directions. The images of her betrayal still haunted him, seared into his mind like scars. He couldn't erase them. He couldn't forget the taste of betrayal. But then he remembered something else. Rachel, the way she was before the lies. The girl in the bookstore who laughed at his awkward joke. The woman who held his hand through his father's funeral, who danced with him in their kitchen at midnight, who believed in him when he doubted himself. That Rachel wasn't gone. She was sitting right here, broken, begging for another chance. Daniel closed his eyes. "Do you know what stopped me?" he asked quietly. Rachel blinked at him, confused. "Stopped you? I wanted to destroy you. I wanted to ruin your reputation, your job, everything you care about. I came this close to sending those messages to everyone you know. And then I realized something. Hurting you wouldn't make me whole. It would only turn me into someone I'd hate even more than I hate you right now." Rachel's breath hitched. "Daniel, I don't know if I can forgive you," he admitted, voice breaking. "I don't know if I'll ever look at you the same way again. But I also don't know if I can let go of what we had. I don't know if I want to." Silence fell again, thick and heavy, until Rachel reached for his hand. He didn't pull away. Her fingers were cold, trembling, but familiar. "Then let's start over," she whispered. "Not as if nothing happened, because it did, but as two people who still love each other enough to try. Please, Daniel, let me fight for you the way you've always fought for me." Daniel looked at her, really looked at her. The pain, the regret, the hope buried beneath it all. His chest tightened. He wanted to believe. He wanted to heal. And for the first time since the betrayal, he allowed himself to imagine a future. Not a perfect one, not the illusion they once lived in, but something real. Something scarred, fragile, but alive. He squeezed her hand. "One chance, Rachel. That's all you get. One." Her tears spilled over as she nodded. "I won't waste it." The weeks that followed were anything but easy. They went to counseling, where uncomfortable truths spilled into the open. They set boundaries, relearned trust brick by fragile brick. Some nights ended in arguments, others in silence. But slowly, tiny sparks of their old selves flickered back. Daniel still woke from nightmares sometimes, still saw flashes of betrayal in his mind. But he also saw Rachel waiting patiently for him to return from those dark places, refusing to give up. It wasn't a fairy tale. It wasn't clean. But it was theirs. And as Daniel sat one evening watching Rachel sketch at the kitchen table, her brow furrowed in concentration, he realized something. Their forever had burned down. But from the ashes, embers still glowed. Maybe, just maybe, they could build a fire again. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment of what you thought of the story, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it.